everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Anna. I am going to make a project with you today, and I don't know if you guys saw the video, and for the life of me I can't remember who it was. Someone sent someone else a birthday cake. It was a plastic container from the Dollar Tree. It had a little base at the bottom, and then it had the bowl with flat sides on the top, and it was round. And what they made was a cover to go over it, and it looked like a birthday cake. So I have been trying every Dollar Tree at different times, and I can't find that container. So I thought, well, I'm just gonna have to make it myself. I made one, and I am going to show you how I made it, but I did use this Mente Graceful paper that I got from ASC Supplies. Oh my gosh, guys, you really should visit them. They have the most amazing paper right now. Mente has come out with Mente Stamperia. They have come out with some gorgeous paper, and I just, oh my goodness. So this is the paper pad that I used for the project. And again, I'll tell you in the video what I used. But this was the page that I used for the cake. This and some pink cardstock. So let me show you what I did to make my own cake stand. So I couldn't find it, but I did find this. This is one of their clear glass cereal bowls, and this is one of their candle holders. So I use some E6000 to adhere them, and you know, it's not going anywhere. The other bowl had straight sides, and you know, but once I put the cake cover on there, you won't be able to tell that this is round. But this is so cool, guys. So let me show you the cake cover, or the cake that I made for this. And this is the cake that I have made for the bowl. Oh my goodness, guys, this is so easy, and it is so much fun. So let me tell you what I did. Here is the side. So I used this trim right here to cover the sides, and then I put some white bling flat back pearls, and I put these little bling pieces at the bottom to give it a little more sparkle. And then I use this tiny rickrack on the top of the, this is a 3-inch cake, so on the top it's got that tiny rickrack on there. And then for the top of the cake, I just put some pom-poms around the top of the cake, you know, to give it that look of a decorated cake. And then Maria sent me in this in one of our swaps, sent me a package of flowers, and I just thought that went perfect. And I did spray the flowers down with this Distress Spray Stain from Tim Holtz, and it is the Kitsch Flamingo. I did spray them down with the Distress Spray Stain, and it gave it you know, just a different look. And then I put stickles all on the flowers, and then I stickled the center part, and then I put some more little bling pieces between the flowers just to give it more bling, okay, a little more sparkle. And this comes off very easily. You put whatever you want in your bowl. You can, you know, the recipient can actually just use it like this if they want. They can hide some goodies in there and put the cake top back on there. And how pretty does that look, guys? I just thought it was so pretty. And you know, now I'm kind of glad I didn't find that container, because the white base just gives it a whole new look. And I just love how it turned out. Oh my goodness, I just love it. Anyway, guys, I hope you stick around for the tutorial. Let me show you what I used to make this. So easy. What you need to do is you need to measure your bowl. Well, I measured the top, and I'm going to give you my measurements in case you go out and get this bowl, 'cause this is heavy. in case you go out and get this one. But from one end to the other is about 6 inches. For my circles, for my cake top, I went 6 1/8 because I want some room for it to slip in and out easily. So I did 6 1/8 for this particular bowl. And then I cut the layering piece that goes on the top. And then I cut the piece that goes on the inside. Let me see. This one's going to be the smaller one that goes on the inside of the cake. I may have to trim it down a little bit, but I kind of doubt it. And then this one is, again, the layering piece for the inside of the cake. So what I am going to do, just like I did with the mini cake, except the measurements are different. So this is 6 1/8 inch circle. And I did use my Cricut to cut it because I just can't cut straight, guys. Yes, I cheated. But I mean, you can just flip this over, put it on your paper, trace it around, and just give it a little bit more just so it's not such a tight fit. Okay, so that's what I used. I used the Cricut at 6 1/8. And then these strips, you're going to need 2 of these, and these are 3.5 inches wide by 12 inches long, and it is 100-pound cardstock. And then we're going to cut, we are going to score this a 1/2 inch. So our tabs are going to be 1/2 inch tabs. And then we're going to do the same we did with the little cake, is we're going to make our darts right here. And these are going to be just a little further apart than the ones for the mini cake because it is it's a bigger area. So I don't think it needs to be, they don't need to be quite as close as the mini cake. So that is what we're going to do all the way around. We're going to do that all the way across on both strips of paper that we cut. And then we're going to join it at the end the way we did the smaller one. So I have both my pieces cut out, and I am going to join 2 ends right here. And just like with the other one, I'm going to cut a little bit off right here so that I don't get that bulk. Okay, and then I'm going to put my glue on there. Make sure that this is going to go right there. All right, guys, I have joined those 2 pieces. Now, my bump is on this side, so my little tabs are going to fold under. Therefore, I am going to put my double-sided tape on this side. And I am using the 3/8 inch score tape. ASC is really good about trying to stay stocked with this because it's so hard to get sometimes. All right, guys, I have put my adhesive on there. I have curved it up a little bit, and now I need to glue it down to the top, which is larger than the bottom one. And I am not even going to glue the top just yet. I'm going to glue this to it first and then worry about the top. I just don't want to mess it up and waste a good layer of paper. So we're going to do this just the way we did the small cake. We're going to remove some of the backing. And we are going to start gluing this down right on the edge, guys. Right on the edge, just like we did the mini cake. You know, what's easier about this one is that we only need to make one end. We don't have to make both of them, which is really good. It makes it a lot quicker. So there's that. I am going to go ahead and continue to glue all the way around. And when I get to this side, I will stop so you can see what I'm doing. So I am at the end, time to cut the excess. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to come over here and see about where I'm going to cut it. I'm going to give it about 3/4 of an inch, I'm thinking. So let me cut this down right here. All right, and that's what we had left over. So I'm going to finish pulling that off. And then what I'm going to do is, like before, I'm going to cut. I think I left too much on there. Yeah, I left too much on there. So I'm going to cut a little bit more. Cut off another 1/2 inch or so. And then I'm going to cut the bottom. I'm going to mark the bottom with a pencil so I know where to cut. Sorry about that. I'm going to cut about right there. So let me cut that piece off. Right there. Excuse me. I am going to go ahead and put some glue on there. So I know my paper is going to come about this far. So I've got glue on there. I'm going to tuck this in. I'm going to make sure that this is right up to the edge, the way it's supposed to be. And then I'm going to set it down, and I am going to make sure that my top is even. And then I'm going to burnish that down. And the reason that this came up a little bit past here is because I didn't cut off my score line. I should have cut off my score line, that way I could align them a little bit better. So I'm going to trim that a little bit. Hopefully I won't mess it up. There is our cake top, guys. I've already burnished all the inside. So I can go ahead and put the inside on there. Oop, I need my little layering piece. I'm going to glue these two together and glue it to the inside right there. And that's going to be the inside. And then I am going to take this and I am going to glue it to the outside. Okay, okay everyone, here is our cake. Here is our base. All that we need to do is test it, and yes, there you go. I didn't want it super tight. I wanted it to be able to just slip in and out, because my prototype, I cut the top at 6 inches and it was a really tight fit. So it was really tight. That's why I gave it that 1/8 of an inch, and it was kind of hard to pick up. So that's why I made this one a little bit larger. Okay, and that is our cake, guys. All that's left to do is decorate and it is good to go. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope I have encouraged you to give this a try, even if you can't find the, that one bowl that was used in the original one. And I honestly wish I knew who had come up with this, because it was not my idea, and I would like to give credit to somebody, but I can't. I don't know who it was. But all that's left to do is decorate it, and yeah, if you know who came up with the original idea, you can let me know in the comment section, and I will put a link to their video in my description box. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. You have a wonderful day.